We're learning more gruesome details in the murder of a young Peruvian woman last month. Dutch national Joran van der Sloot confessed to the crime. CNN has obtained the transcripts of the interrogation. Correspondent Jean Casares joins us live from Lima with that story. What do we learn from these transcripts, Jean?
Well, good morning. So many more details, and we were able to get this transcript over the weekend. It is the typed transcript of what investigators are saying Joran van der Sloot told them during this confession. You know, he does admit that he robbed her of 850 soles, that he took 2 of her credit cards, and even the black car, he admits. But it appears as though the motivation for this murder may very well have been witness elimination, because he talks about that after he hit her and there was so much blood and he didn't know what to do, so he just kept going. Now, he also says that when they were at the casino and they were playing that night, that she wanted to go somewhere to play online poker. So they debated whether to go to where she lived or to his hotel room. They ended up at his hotel room. He said he had his computer on and he got an email on his Facebook account. And that email said, "You should be killed, you mongoloid." And remember, this is 5 years to the day that Natalee Holloway disappeared. He said they started in a discussion. He was telling her about his involvement in Natalee Holloway. He said she hit him. He said that he then took his right elbow, hit her in the nose. There was all this blood, that she was on the bed at the time. He got on top of her, began to strangle her with his hands. She ended up on the floor, but she was still alive. He said he took the shirt that he was wearing and put it over her mouth, asphyxiated her, and that was how she died. We want to show everybody, you know, this is the first weekend in prison for van der Sloot, and it says, the headline of the newspaper, "Me van a matar." He said, "They're going to kill me," and this is in the Trome newspaper right here in Lima.
Jean, what happens next to this young man? Is this confession being brought into evidence? I know his lawyer wanted it tossed out. What happens next for Joran van der Sloot, and what can we expect in terms of a sentence at this point, or is it too early for that?
Well, we spoke with his attorney over the weekend, Máximo Altes Navarro, and he told us in a very brief phone call that he was leaving the case. He said, "I don't want to be a part of this case anymore. I'm out." And then he hung up and he asked us to not call him again. That's what he told us. If, in fact, this is true, then a judge will have to appoint a public defender for him. And so it could be the beginning right now of a brand new legal saga.
All right, Jean Casares live from Lima, Peru. Thanks very much. We'll talk to Jean throughout the next few days as more developments emerge. Staying in Latin America, after more than 10 years in captivity in the jungles of Colombia, 3 hostages.
This is CNN.